Hello and welcome to the POTD DOTD tips video. A successful product launch manager shares his tips for getting POTD or DOTD on your promo. So first of all, who am I? I'm Pat Flanagan and I'm the launch manager. I've managed well over 60 launches and have gotten POTD on JVZoo for many of them. Now I'm going to give you my tips here. This is what I found works. I cannot guarantee that you will ever get POTD or DOTD on your launch or on your promo. But if you follow the tips here, you'll have a much better chance. But nobody can guarantee it. So first of all, what exactly is POTD or DOTD? Well, they're abbreviations. POTD is Product of the Day on the JVZoo affiliate platform, while DOTD is Deal of the Day on the Warrior Plus affiliate platform. So they're both basically the same thing. They just vary in name from whichever platform you're on. And most of the time, because it's so much shorter to say POTD than Product of the Day all the time, or write out Product of the Day, everyone calls it POTD or DOTD. Now, let's get real here, okay? These are not awards. Many people think, that it's an award and they have a little seal graphic that they can put on their JV page or on their sales page or whatever. Okay, those little seals, those are made up by the person who's running the promo. Those are not provided by JVZoo or by Warrior Plus. Okay, these are not awards. They don't mean that your product is better than anyone else. They don't mean that your deal is better than anyone else. They aren't a specific quality award or anything like that. Okay? They simply mean that the affiliate platform in question is going to promote that product on their site and to their own lists. So essentially, if you get awarded POTD, Product of the Day, that just means that JVZoo is now going to be your affiliate and they are going to promote your launch or your promo if it's not a launch. Same with Warrior Plus. It just means that they recognized that you have something that they think, as an affiliate, they could promote. That's it. They're just becoming your affiliate. Now, as I said earlier, I cannot guarantee that you will get POTD or DOTD if you use these tips. There's no way anyone can guarantee that. But I can tell you what I've done in my experience, common from launch to launch that I've managed, which has brought on primarily the POTD award. I'm mostly a JVZoo product launch manager, but these will be universal no matter which affiliate platform you're using. So let's get into the important factors to getting POTD or DOTD. First and foremost, your promo must convert and sell well. This is what gets you on their radar. JVZoo or Warrior Plus, in fact, I'm just going to say the platform from here on out to make it easier. The platform has to notice your launch. So if they see a lot of sales coming in or if they see a super high conversion ratio, that's what's going to get their attention. They need to see good earnings per customer. They need to see that it'll be a good promo for them to run. Now, also, your promo must appeal to a large niche. If you have something like how to make your own cat treats, and for some reason that's selling well because you're promoting it to a large number of cat owners or other enthusiasts or bakers or whatever like that, it's going to get their attention because it converts and sells well, but they're going to look at it and go, you know what, this is not our target customer, and they're not going to be interested in it. You usually have to be doing a launch. Going back to the niche for a second, if instead you were promoting something on email marketing or something on producing a product or launching a product or Facebook advertising, those are the niches that they'll be interested in general, okay? It's going to vary, and I've seen some surprising things get POTD and DOTD. You never quite know, but in general, you have to be converting and selling well to a niche that they're interested in. You usually have to be doing a launch. This is something that gets on their radar. They see the launches because they see when they look at their back-end dashboards, they can see what is being launched today. And they're watching those. They're looking for things to promote every day. But not always. I've seen products of the day and deals of the day that aren't even launches. They're either older products that they knew they saw in their stats could promote well for them, or even it could be a private promo. I've seen some private promotions done where one or two affiliates are promoting this product just to their own lists, and because it does so well, it gets on the affiliate platform's radar, and they see, hey, you know what, we could sell a lot of this, and all of a sudden, boom, without expecting it, you've got POTD. Now for JVZoo, in your product setup, you have to check the eligibility box. Down toward the bottom left, there's a box that you have to have checked in order to make the product eligible for product of the day. When you check that, it's going to open another box that allows you to designate a specific commission rate if JVZoo picks you as the product of the day. For instance, if you're giving 50% to your affiliates, you could put 60% in there as an extra incentive for JVZoo. Is this going to get you a guaranteed POTD? No, of course not. Is it something that could be a tipping point if they're on the fence between two promos that they think could do equally well? Maybe. I can't say for sure because I'm not part of JVZoo. I don't make those decisions. But that's something that you can do. That's something you can have in your back pocket. I believe Warrior Plus has the same thing. I would have to check to be sure on that. Like I said, I'm primarily a JVZoo launch manager. Above all, this is a mistake that a lot of people make. Do not contact them and ask for it. Don't contact people at JVZoo and say, hey, how can I get product of the day? I got this great launch going. No. Let your product and your promotion speak for itself. If it converts well and sells well and it appeals to a niche they're interested in, you have a much better chance. But don't ask them for it. It won't work. So if you get POTD or DOTD, where will your promo be promoted? First of all, and biggest of all, it'll be promoted to the platform's in-house email list. That is huge. You will get a big promotion that way. On JVZoo, there are specific promo spots on their website. Where you'll see it is in the upper left of most of the pages. There will be a banner for the product of the day, and they'll mark it JVZoo Top Pick. This is what it looks like right now. They just changed to a new design. And also on the product library page of the menu, go down to featured products, and you'll see it on that page. And in fact, that's the next thing we'll show here is their featured products page. This is what it looks like. They have the 10 most recent products of the day here, and they have everything listed. And you can go back in time and see all of their products of the day. Here's a big hint. This is great research you can do. Okay. Now, if you're on Warrior Plus, they have equivalent promo spots. You'll see on the top of the front page and on many pages, deal of the day with a little bit of info on that. And also, here's the deal of the day page link on the menu. Their deal of the day page looks like this. Has a deal of the day at the top and a big write-up on it. Now, I really like this because it gives more info and it sort of acts as a filter. I think the quality of traffic you'll get from this particular page is going to be a lot better than what you get from the JVZoo page because it's a very short write-up. That said, each has its own strengths and weaknesses, and here are the recent deals equivalent to what JVZoo shows. So now let's talk about the good and the bad of getting product of the day or deal of the day. You may think it's all good, but there are good and bad points. First, the good, okay? Like we said before, both platforms have huge in-house lists. They're going to be your biggest affiliate from the amount of traffic they can send. So that's where a huge promo is going to come from you. You're going to see a big influx of traffic from either platform, and that will mean an according influx of sales. Also, there's a cachet and publicity attached to achieving POTD or DOTD. Remember, I said it's not an award, but being able to say that you have achieved product of the day or deal of the day has huge bragging rights about that. And when you get either of those, you're going to see a lot more affiliates coming on board. Affiliates are always watching to see what the hot seller is, and they use the POTD and DOTD lists as a filter to show them what's a hot seller. Now the bad from it, okay, as you saw before, you may have noticed, at least on JVZoo, it's a very short amount of info that they give on their banner or on their pages. So their promo may not be well targeted. If they don't write the best banner, if they don't have the clearest promo text, you may be getting a bunch of traffic that isn't well targeted. That means that the traffic may not convert too well. In general, even with a perfectly written promo, their traffic is not going to be the best converting. There are a lot of people who every day just click that banner to see what it is that's the product of the day. Plus, it's a lot of your competition that's going to be clicking that. And what that means is your stats are going to go south. This is a problem. Your conversions are going to go down. Your earnings per customer are going to go down. So that plays into the strategy I have for POTD and DOTD. Again, let me emphasize this is no guarantee, but here is what the general strategy is to get POTD and DOTD. First of all, ensure your product converts and sells well on day one of your promo. This is basically it in a nutshell. If you do nothing else, this is the single best thing you can do. Is the very first day of your launch or your promo, it has to convert and sell well. So to do this, approve only the top quality affiliates before your launch. Only the ones you know are going to send solid traffic that's going to convert well, not a bunch of looky-loos, not a bunch of junk traffic. And then after day one, after you get POTD, if you do, and if you do, congratulations, or DOTD, after that point, then you can promote all of the smaller affiliates to approved, and those who may, send traffic that isn't as good, maybe a little bit shaky. That's when you can approve those affiliates. Now, something you can also do to make sure that your good affiliates promote on day one is have a special contest prize to the day one top seller. Offer a couple $100 even if, I've seen even prizes as big as $1,000 or $2,000 to the day one top seller. If you know your launch is going to be big, have a big contest prize for that day one top seller. That encourages a lot more affiliates to promote on day one, which means more traffic coming in, more sales, and more of a chance of showing up at the top of the affiliate platform's radar. So the closing thoughts here. Do you want to get POTD and DOTD? Of course you do. Okay? Besides the bragging rights, it gives you more sales, and more sales are always good. Now remember, it's not going to do wonders for your stats overall. Okay? So you want to make sure that if you get DOTD, that you still have quality traffic coming in from your other affiliates to offset the traffic that doesn't convert so well that comes from JVZoo or Warrior Plus. Remember, this is just going to be a huge amount of traffic dumped onto you. So you want to make sure that you have good affiliate traffic as well coming in still through your launch, and you want to make sure that your hosting can accommodate this boom extra shovel full of traffic that you're going to get. It's more like a wheelbarrow full that's going to get dumped onto your site all at once. So make sure your hosting is good. Don't go with one of the cheapy $5 a month hosts. Make sure you have something that's strong enough to handle the traffic. If you follow the tips in here, you have a much better chance of getting POTD or DOTD, depending on the affiliate platform of your choice. So again, my name is Pat Flanagan. Thank you for watching, and good luck. I hope that these tips help you get POTD or DOTD for your launch or promo.